It's Donkey Kong, guys. Can you believe it? It's DK. I am trying to find a good volume for this.
Way to test it?
Yeah, you could probably take a look and just see if you can hear the game / voice well.
Alright, let me check. Cause you have us on, right?
Yeah.
Alright, if my... Let's see...
Cause like, hopefully the game audio isn't overtaking my voice, cause that's what it did last stream.
Yeah, it's fine right now. I think it's because it was on my phone.
Oh. No, the game audio last time was just really, really loud. It just kinda... It was hard to understand what anybody was really saying. But hopefully it's good now. That would be ideal. But we're back with more Donkey Kong. And we're actually, believe it or not, at the home stretch of this game.
Really?
Yes. There are only 2 more worlds left.
Huh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so there's this world and there's the final world. There is a 7th world that is a secret world that you get for, you know, getting all the Kong letters and whatnot. But there's only 3 levels in that, so...
That's actually interesting.
Yeah, they kind of went with the whole quality over quantity approach with this game. So, it ain't as long as Donkey Kong Country Returns. But now we're about to get into one of the best worlds in the game. I say one of, not the. I adore the music in this world. This world in general just has a very good aesthetic.
So it's basically, Cloudy White Chance of Balls too. But the whole, like, food forest aesthetic.
Yeah. This is a fruity, a very fruity jungle. Let's see. I forgot to enable streamer mode on Discord.
But no, you didn't.
There we go. I had to enable streamer mode on Discord because, because then the ping sound effect is gonna go through on the stream, and whoever watches the stream is gonna be like, oh my god, I got a Discord notification.
Oh, that's what you mean, okay.
Yeah, this is sort of off topic, but like, I legit saw a video, I forget what video it was, but I saw a video one time, I think it was like a video essay of some sort, and they were playing a clip of some sort, and they legit put a warning on screen of a Discord ping sound effect coming on.
I mean, Why would you warn people about a Discord sound effect? It's not like it's gonna trigger them.
Because people are gonna think, oh, I got a message on Discord when they didn't. I just found it funny that we live in a society where we have to warn the audience when a Discord ping is in a video. To be fair, I did put a Discord join sound effect in one of my older videos in 2019. And when I used to rewatch it, I was like, oh shit, did someone join the call?
I guess one dude I can do is Goob. I just love drawing Goob.
Goob I can see being fun to draw because you don't have to be super proportionate with his arms.
Coupled with the fact that, like, I just like his design. It's goofy enough. It's goofy and simple enough to where, like, it's just really difficult to what's it called? Like, it's difficult for a lot of people to really dislike Goob in, like, the design aspect, in my opinion. I mean, if you're not into, like, cartoonish, very goofy designs, that's fine. But I think with Goobs, it's like, it has the right amount of, like, simpleness, but you can still tell that there was effort put into how he functions.
Yeah. He's kind of loose, but he's not completely, like...
It's kind of like a Spinel in a way from Steven Universe, but less springy, if that makes sense.
It's like if Spinel was a little bit lazier.
Pretty much.
A bit more relaxed. Man. Spinel really was a good character, or attempt at a character.
I mean, Spinel pretty much carried the movie.
Oh, absolutely. I'm kinda a little bummed that she's not as interesting in Steven Universe Future.
Oh, I mean the epilogue season?
Yeah.
Nah, that right there, they said, yeah, let's include Spinel and not really do much with her.
Let's include Spinel, and let's make her completely oblivious to what Steven is going through.
I really hated that with a burning passion.
It's like, here's Steven going through nearly the exact same thing, and yet Spinel doesn't think, oh, hey, maybe I should try to, I don't know, talk to Steven. Maybe I should help my friend.
My first friend in a thousand years.
My first
millennial?
friend in like 2,000 years. The person that told me to snap out of it.
Yeah, they were definitely smoking pot when they were writing the scripts for the epilogue season.
Yeah, they were just like, character development. What character development? There was no character development. Steven's an asshole now. Why? Because... Or they don't try to make him out like he's an asshole, but... Steven is
and a sociopath.
Steven is traumatized. And because he's traumatized, he killed somebody.
Actually, we should... Okay. This is definitely off topic. I should definitely show you B-Stars soon.
B-Stars? Oh yeah.
Because even though the anime was very hyped, I'm not saying the anime itself is terrible. It's still good, in my opinion, because I watched the first season. I'm still trying to get to the second. I think the hype... I think it's just a little bit overhyped, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In the sense that, like, it has some cool ideas, the characters are good enough, and the actual world building is interesting. But I wouldn't say it's, let's say, what's a good comparison? I wouldn't say it's... Shit, I don't know what to compare it to.
What kind of show is that?
It's an anime.
Let's see. It's an anime. What kind of anime is that?
It's... Here, let me look it up, the genre. Japanese manga series written and illustrated by... Yeah, so basically, it was a manga series that got made into an anime.
Okay.
The genre is fantasy.
Fantasy. Okay, so it's not like... I assume it's not as crazy as something like... I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of anime, so my only comparison is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like bad crazy with like big monsters in like superpowers.
Superpowers, monsters, epic hype moment. Monster of the week. So it's a bit more laid back, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a more grounded story.
That's refreshing. Because most of the anime...
Go ahead, sorry.
Most of the anime I've seen is mostly, like... has mostly been extremely over the top. Or at least... there have been some that aren't as, like... over dramatic. But, like... There have been plenty I've seen that are just like, this. Alright, everything that happens has to be the hypest shit ever.
Don't get me wrong, Beastars still has that kind where it's like, it wants to hype it up, but it's still like, it's still in the sense that it will have the hype and then will cool down.
Oh yeah. How long is it?
There's 3 seasons.
3 seasons. Okay.
The first season I finished in like a few days, binge watching it wise, because it's like 12 episodes, I think.
Okay. So...
it's not like 40 episodes per season or anything, like One Piece. Or actually, no, One Piece has a lot more episodes in each season.
So it's a bit more like a mid-range anime.
Yeah. I mean, I like myself some anthropomorphic animes, that's for sure. Cause it's very interesting.
Seems pretty interesting. Hello, George.
Hey, George.
I was not... Be sure to look while you fly. Let's see. I am in fact playing the game. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, this 3D perspective is insane.
His perspective is quite fascinating. But yeah, take a look at the background in this sequence.
Damn, brother got eaten up.
He's fucking dead.
That's funny.
Or went from evil penguin to like, I'm going to be the one to destroy you, Donkey Kong, reduced to getting inside of a fucking plant.
That's crazy.
They're very funny and very bad at the game. Look where you're driving. Mom, a drunk man at car. Remember to always look ahead of you when you're driving, especially if you're on a rocket barrel with absolutely zero steering mechanism. How the fuck did they get as far as they did in the Mario movie? I will not understand.
I don't know. Also, I'm done doodling goob. Here, I'm listening to Discord.
Nice, I'll take a look. Death by plant.
There you go.
Aw, that's cute.
That's kind of all I have so far.
Little goo, little blap. I do have a Discord server. I'm not in that Discord server, or I'm not currently chatting in that Discord server, but I do have a Discord server. I should probably put it in the description of all my streams, actually. It is on my channel. I'll have to get a link to it.
Alright, let me give you a question.
What's up?
So when it comes to the Dandy's World characters, which ones would you say is your least favorite, personally?
My least favorite Dandy's World character. I would have to say... Huh, that's a good question, actually. It's hard to find one, at least design-wise, that I dislike. Oh wait, this is activated by Switch. Oh, Goob. Goob is a character in Dandy's World. I have not played Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, so I don't know I have no idea who you're talking about.
What was he saying?
George was just asking who Goop was in chat, but I meant Goob.
Yeah, we're not talking about Poppy Playtime. We're talking about a game on Roblox that got popular. Actually, almost has 2 billion visits, actually.
That's actually kind of crazy for a game, period. Dandy's World, you've heard bad and good stuff about it. It is a game. With that.
A game that I'm obsessed with, mainly for the characters.
Yeah, the only reason I really play it is because, I do find it decently fun, but I mainly play it because, it's a fun Roblox game, to play with friends. there's not that many amazing Roblox games out there. Dandy's World isn't amazing, in my opinion, but it is well made and fun. The characters, though, I agree. The characters do have really good designs. That's what's probably the most appealing about it. Personally, I like Doors as a game more. As a game, specifically.
Yeah, personally, I don't really care for the lore of Doors. I just want to play it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't give a flying floppy about Doors' lore.
I will say that Danny's World lore. I mean, there is just scraps of lore, but it's kind of difficult to really piece together, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta rely on a lot of outside
Theory videos like, it's just a theory that these characters never existed.
These characters.
It's like the whole trope where it's like, I found this Finding Nemo theory where it's like, yeah, I think his name is Marlin, the dad.
Marlin,
yeah, or like Marlin. We all know that Marlin throughout the entirety of the movie is overprotective of his son Nemo. But what if I told you, Nemo never existed?
What if I told...
And they go on the spiel about like, Marlin all along has just been hallucinating his own son because his son also died with that whole like attack from the that big swordfish, whatever it's called.
Oh god.
Blah blah blah, more random nonsense. And that is why I believe that Marlin has been hallucinating his son the whole movie, which makes zero sense.
That's just that is a... You know what? I need to watch Finding Nemo with that in mind. I'm just gonna be laughing my ass off.
Have you watched Finding Nemo before?
I think I watched parts of it when I was little, but I barely remember it. I know the kinda storyline of it, but I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try drawing I'm gonna try to draw Cosmo.
That'd be an interesting one to draw. Well, George, I mean, Dandy's World is free, so it's not really harm.
I mean, most Roblox games are free.
Yeah, so it's not really harm in trying it, but like, more it comes down to if you want to.
I also will say too is that Dandy's World still in its alpha phase, and
Yep.
Another thing too is that there's no proper tutorial yet, like visual tutorial, when you first get into the game. So you kind of have to rely on text that you will be provided when you first enter it and pick a character to play as.
You'll learn how to play pretty quickly. It's more fun with friends, I will say. Like, I straight up can't really get any enjoyment in Dandy's World anymore without friends. Mainly due to the fact that there's a lot of either it's not as interesting to me, or B, the randoms I play with have severe brain rot.
Yeah, and we'll always, like, no joke, whenever someone gets the question, what's your favorite ship? Everybody will go crazy.
Be like,
oh, fruitcake! Fruitcake's my favorite!
Like,
And I'm meanwhile I'm distracted and I'm like, brother, I don't care.
I'm just like, I'm just trying to play Dandy's World. Please leave me alone.
What shipping is basically you see two characters in fictional media and say, yes, I support this relationship, whether or not it's canon. Which isn't bad in itself, I've done it before. But it's when someone brings it up and people go nuts for a ship that's so overrated.
There's like, what if this character and this character smashed action figures together? Nemo is Latin for nothing or fake or something. The theories are theories and not facts. Some of them are exaggerated.
I know some are exaggerated for satire's sake, but I'm sorry. It's just really difficult to figure out which ones are satire.
I have a hard time distinguishing jokes. The word alpha has been ruined for you. You know what? I agree. To an extent. Alpha is a term used to describe a game's early stage development, or an extreme Chad of a man. Apparently.
Or if you go one step further, Omegaverse fanfics. Trust me, I have seen a decent amount of that brain rot. Especially in Wattpad.
Oh no. I am making a horrible decision by participating in this shit. Let me live! Fuck!
What were you doing?
I was entering an area I shouldn't have entered with Dixie Kong. But I got a puzzle piece out of it! I'm so proud of myself.
You know what I mean by Omegaverse, right?
Omegaverse?
Yes.
I think maybe you might have to refresh me because I might not know.
It's basically the whole gist where there's a group of people. I'm sorry, the group of wolves or hybrid wolf people, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wolves, werewolves, whatever, right? And the whole gist of it is that insect groups, there are 3 tiers. Well, actually 4 if you want to take it one step further. There's the Ultima, where it's like one of the leaders of the group that is able to turn people into wolves or werewolves. Alphas are the general traditional leader in most fanfictions. Betas is like the second tier. They're like squat in the middle. And then the Omegas. Oh boy. Omegas are basically the lowest tier and are not only fetishized about, but are also the ones where they'll have people who write those fanfictions will have
What the fuck was wrong with me, dude? Why the hell would I do that?
fanfictions where it all crumbles the moment you read the first sentence.
Noise complaint. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially gone into ASMR mode because I just can't bring myself to be loud anymore because it'll definitely destroy my vocal cords, aka I'm lying.
But yeah, to continue. The Omegas are not only the lowest tier, but they are also the ones that go into you know, like when animals like cats, dogs go into heat
Yeah.
for like mating seasons, yeah, basically that. in like the betas and alphas will be like, I sniff an omega that needs some mating, right?
Oh.
You can see why this type of genre sucks.
No.
And I can and I can't tell you how cringe it can be.
Oh my fucking god. I can only imagine. I could have sworn I got that vine. Damn it. Let me read this. The internet is very weird. People say something about and just make fun of it, like shipping or something very brain rot, but the word brain rot is just something that's been overused.
Well then, I'll call it, dumpster fire.
Brain rot to me is something that is just made with zero thought and is just purely just trying to chase trends, like a YouTube channel,
Game Tunes.
like Game Tunes, yeah, where they just they barely do any amount of research on a subject and milk the ever-loving shit out of a subject. That's what I define. That's sort of what I define as brain rot. Or people doing like those 3 a.m. clickbait videos.
Alright guys, today we're gonna call Freddy for Fancy Phrase at 3 a.m.
We're gonna call the Freddy Fazbear at 3 a.m. and I don't think he's gonna come to our house, but he just might. But people...
Even when I was little, I never really enjoyed those types of videos because I found them boring. They weren't even scary either when I was little, they were just boring.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't really discover the craze until, I didn't discover the craze until after, have you heard of a very popular, person, named Etika?
Etika, yes.
So he passed away back in 2019, and it was very, very unfortunate. I won't state how he died here,
Yeah, I know what happened to him.
yeah, but some degenerates on YouTube were making a bunch of clickbait videos on him, like 3 a.m. videos, like calling Etika at 3 a.m. or stuff like, oh, it's like y'all shouldn't be mourning Etika or something like that, and it's just really disgusting stuff. And that was how I discovered the whole 3 a.m. trend. Of course, and I was 18 when I discovered that, so I knew the second I saw it that it was fake. Like really just brain rot, dumb shit.
Yeah, no, using dead people for your 3M videos is extremely scummy.
Oh, it's fucked up. Like people the most accused of it was Jay Station. He was absolutely...
Oh my god! I hate him so much.
Yeah, he is a man I hate with a burning passion. Like, he
is a massive scumbag.
He genuinely sucks. Like, he can go slip on the slipperiest banana peel for all I care. Cause he not only, you know, exploited the shit out of Etika's death, but he also did a bunch of, aside from creating a bunch of other trash 3 a.m. challenges and Ouija board shit, he also had this whole thing where he, he
faked his girlfriend's death.
Yeah, he faked his girlfriend's death and then did a 3 a.m. video about it, which everyone saw coming from a mile away, and it's just like, yep, if you do this, it's gonna frickin' suck, and no one's gonna like him. Yep, he did it, and no one likes him. What were you expecting, buddy? It's just like, it's so disgusting. Like, I'm sorry, I hate him. He sucks.
There's like other YouTubers that I hate as well, the Burning Passion that I've already talked to before, like Garo Shadow Skills.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot for me to really hate somebody. It's one thing when you make a mistake and I'm like, and I don't follow the person anymore, but don't really make a massive fuss about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's another when said thing is so bad, or they constantly repeat said thing that is extremely disgraceful, where it really gets under my skin.
Yeah, and the stuff that J-Station did really, like, got under my skin. Like, it really made me mad from, like, all the stuff I was hearing about him. I mean, some of it I saw for myself, but most of it I watched other people watch through, or I watched through other people's videos on the subject, because I was not about to give him any iota of attention. But yeah, that was kind of how I discovered the whole 3 a.m. craze. And then I saw a bunch of other garbage YouTubers doing it. And I'm just like, oh my god, why is this a trend? It sucks.
I mean, there's some that's like so bad you can't help but laugh at it.
Some of it, I will say, is like harmless, you know, laugh at it, it's kind of funny. Particularly whichever ones Moist Critical talks about those are usually pretty funny in a haha this is shitty but it's kind of funny way when you try to dissect it. But a lot of them are just so exploitive and shitty, where it's just like, yeah, I can't get anything good out of this.
Alright, I'm done doing Cosmo. I'll send in Discord.
Ooh. I'll take a look-see.
Actually, nope, never mind. I forgot the stars.
The star freckles.
I forgot he has star freckles. And also the little thing. Little dressing on his head, too. Hold on one second. Alright, I'll be right back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go grab some steak.
Alrighty.
Might be back in a few, hanging out with my family a little bit, but yeah, don't worry. I'll return in whenever I can. Unless they'll stay in the Discord call. But yeah, be back.
Alright, take your time. You two are very good friends. Yes, we are. Gameplay just happened. Best thing I've seen. ASMR with Monkey. Hey everybody, welcome back to another ASMR with Monkey video. Today we're gonna be playing... What level is this? Panicky Paddles. So far, I've made to a bonus room. Fuck bonus rooms. They suck. I hate them. Sorry, my singing is probably very annoying. Whoa, what's this undersection? Wouldn't take that one out of context, Chief. Oh my giddy goober. Get me back on this. You know, I had a weird dream last night that they announced Little Big Planet 4. I don't think that's happening. It makes me sad that that's probably not happening. Because I like Little Big Planet. Very random thought of me to have, I know, but I care a lot about Little Big Planet. Actually, Sony did make that statement recently that they wanted to make more family games. Does that mean that they're willing to make more Little Big Planet games? Oh, please. Oh, you're really testing me, game. Come on. Get it. Okay, good. That was actually very close. Oh my god, the bunny's back. Oh, how was that fair? I didn't see you. That's right, I'm blaming the game, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Alright, new day, new monkey. We're gonna slay. No, we aren't. Oh, I love this track. It's so jungly, I can't help but love it. just remembered that Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year. I really need to play the other Prime games. I don't know what it is, but maybe I just need to get more into Prime 2, but 3D Metroid is a lot harder for me to get into than 2D Metroid. And I love Prime 1, don't get me wrong. Love me. Oh my god, give me the air bubble. I love Prime 1, don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of points in that where I was like, what do I do? I've gone everywhere I can go. I don't know where to go from here.
Alright, I'm back, so only the steak is done, everything else is not.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait.
Temporary return. Let's see here.
Yeah, let me try again. Go with the picture. Alright, here you go.
Aww. That looks cute. Cosmo looks so cute in that one. I love the way he's sitting.
Thank you. Let's see, who else?
I like how his head looks a little bit more floppy, I guess. It's hard to really describe.
It's not like a stale piece of
It's not a stale piece of
pastry.
The pastry, yeah. Get me out of the juice. Nice. Alright. That level took a lot longer than No, there's a secret exit. Fine game. If there's a secret, it must be discovered.
Alright, I'm gonna draw Pebble next, why not?
That will be an interesting one to draw. Aren't Pebble and Cole canonically, like, siblings?
I don't think so. At least from what I've seen.
Okay. I thought they were siblings.
Maybe. Probably just didn't read that much into the lore.
Okay, the side of that hurts. Now, where in the gosh tiddly darn is that gosh darn portal? Dixie Kong, no! Okay, I'm kind of huffing a fat L at the moment. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just death, okay.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot.
What's it called? You also have some videos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts where it's like a Family Guy clip along with like a mobile game on the bottom screen or the side.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what those are called.
What's it called? Cause I know there's like there's a trend name for this.
Interesting. I never really heard of the trend of that.
I would know because I go on YouTube Shorts unironically. Pipeline trend. There we go. It's called pipeline trend.
Oh, okay.
It's basically. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now it's ready this time. Basically, I'll make this quick. So, pipeline trend is basically a trend on TikTok and YouTube Shorts where they'll basically take Family Guy, be like Family Guy, any anime or clips from shows, and slapping a mobile game on the side or at the bottom screen to make the viewer look, well, not really look, but listen to the audio Family Guy while also stare at the mobile game.
Huh.
It's basically the definition of ADHD.
Interesting.
And the trend for people make bank because it's basically a Yeah, no, it's definitely Brain Rot Chat for sure. Because it's taking clips and taking mobile games, slapping them together, and then just calling it a day.
They not really have any interesting cohesion.
Nope, not at all. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get my food this time.
Alrighty. Where is this gosh darn portal? If I were a strange ass portal, where would I be? Oh my god, I think I know where it is. No! Come on, dude. Don't burn me this bad. I have to have Dixie Kong? How dare you? Now I gotta replay the whole level just to keep Dixie Kong. Alright, Dixie Kong. No breaks. You are working overtime. I should have checked the frickin' bottom of the juice pit on my first run of the stage, not the run I'm on now. You have got to be kidding me, brother. I have absolutely no patience. Alright. Because I need hydration, I'm gonna do this while I'm chugging the water. Holy shit, I need to stand back from the TV. That lady from the grocery store was right. Do not stand too close to the TV because you will damage your eyesight. heart, man. I want love. Oh my god, please, no. I will do everything in my power to keep my employee on my side. Dixie Kong works for Donkey Kong, right? She get time off? This game can suck my big fat donkey dick. I have to play this stage again. But I also forgot about the feature where you can do the tag team thing and get more hearts, so technically it's on me.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What happened?
I have been torturing myself trying to get this secret exit, and I just blundered hardcore because I need Dixie Kong for this secret exit, and right when I was right next to the portal where I need to get the damn secret exit, I jump in the water and a fish bites me, and now Dixie Kong is gone and I have to redo the whole level because there's no other barrel anywhere else in the stage.
That seems a bit excessive.
No, it's just a skill issue. I'll get over it.
No.
Yeah. This time I remember that Dixie Kong's ability is overpowered and I can get extra hearts. Which I should have realized from the beginning if I weren't being so... You know, I'm gonna be nice to myself today. If I weren't being so observant of this game's luxurious background details.
I will try. So what I got is some steak, corn, and a baked potato.
Shh. Okay. Oh my god. Leave me the fuck alone, you urchin. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, a baked potato, which is a half potato because I got a decent amount of stuff on my plate. One question: do you eat the? Actually, no. Nah. That's a dumb question. Never mind.
Ask it, because you might be surprised by my answer.
When it comes to a baked potato that's not had its skin peeled off yet, do you eat the skin?
Honestly, it depends. Like, if it's there's some potatoes out there. There's some potatoes out there that have really thick skin, and when that's the case, I don't eat it. But
Yeah, it's like a regular potato.
I usually don't eat the skin because I kind of find I don't know what it is. I kind of find the texture a little
Too rough?
It's too rough. Like, it feels too dry for my liking. It's hard to say, but if the skin is like thin and mostly pretty smooth, then I might as well. Like, it doesn't really bother me that much. So, but most of the time I don't.
Oh, I should probably mute myself, sorry.
Huh? Oh, you're fine. I was worried you were processing my answer, like, Ryder, that is the hottest take I have ever heard. You...
Also, another thing I should mention is that mom and dad also got some wine.
Oh. Interesting.
Just for the Valentine's Day tradition.
Well,
And he even got me some, like, some sweet cherry wine that's actually easier for me to drink, since it's not as bitter.
I got shit. Well, as long as y'all are drinking responsibly, then
Or
pretty good.
I sure hope so,
Yeah.
cause I'm gonna make sure they don't have anything hiding in their bathroom again.
Ain't no drunkenness. I never had wine before.
It depends on the wine you get. Wine can be very strong.
Like I've had a sip of beer. I hated it.
Like, you know how people say, like, something has aged like fine wine?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the longer wine ages, the more stronger it gets when it comes to taste and richness.
Oh, okay. Okay, Cranky, you didn't wank out your cane. Why did I say wank?
Ah, shit!
You didn't yank out your cane fast.
Oh my, I almost choked on my food right there. I just spit out some corn.
Oh no. Yeah, Cranky. Cranky, why didn't you wank off? My fucking brain.
It's just the instance that you're like halfway, you're like, wait a minute, this is gonna be an innuendo?
Wait,
So you're...
wait, this is gonna be an innuendo. I better stop myself.
That's your brain telling. It was like you realizing, wait a minute, this might not be a good idea to say it midway through your sentence.
Like, wait a second. This is an innuendo. This might not go over well. Oh my god, DK. You didn't get the fucking banana.
It's kind of like when you're about to, let's say, step on a piece of stairs, but you realize that step has a crack on it, and you're like, wait a minute, no, I can't stop my foot, it's already in motion.
That reminds me of an interesting story back in middle school. So, you see, a very, very long time ago, I think it was like 7th grade, I was getting out of class, and there's this girl I don't really talk to very much, or didn't really talk to that much. We just kind of knew we existed. But one day we were heading out to class, and I was just minding my own business, walking like a normal person, more so focused on, you know, getting out of the classroom, because my class was over. But this person drops her glasses, and her glasses just so conveniently happen to be right under my foot when I'm trying to take a step. So, I'm very focused on walking. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm thinking of getting the heck out of this classroom, and I'm not thinking about the side effects of it. I did not realize that I was about to step on this person's glasses. So it took, so this person, she immediately bent down, and she was holding up my foot, like, in desperation for me not to crush it. And she was holding up my foot with all of her strength, and she was going, please stop it, please stop it, please stop it, please stop it, please stop it. And it was like a good 5 whole seconds of her using all of her strength to keep my foot from crushing her glasses. And after, like, the 4th time she says, please stop it, I finally glanced down, realizing what had happened, what I was doing, and I realized, oh my god, I'm about to step on her glasses. And then I immediately yoinked my foot away. It took that long for me to realize I was about to step on her glasses. And potentially waste a lot of money. And I was like, I'm surprised she wasn't pissed at me. Cause afterwards she was just like, oh, it's fine. Like, we didn't really like talk very much. So I was honestly surprised that she let me off with just a, you're fine, after almost breaking her glasses. I mean, I wasn't let off easy for a lot of other things. I mean, I accidentally, one of my middle school person, what the hell? It made me sound like they're my fucking child. What the hell is with my wording?
No, it honestly just sounded like you're like, yeah, that person over there, yeah, my middle school person. It sounded like they were an alien.
Yeah. Yeah, so this so I had a person, this was right after a field trip I went on, with some people to, see some chimpanzees go frickin' slam the ground and just do a bunch of crazy shit. It was pretty interesting, but we were in the hallway, I was just having some fun talking with my friends, I found something funny, and it caught me off guard, so what I did was I found it very funny, so because of that, I sort of, jerked my head back quite a bit, kind of in laughter. But what I didn't account for, because I didn't know, is that someone, this guy, was right behind me when I did that. So I ended up headbutting him, and it hurt both of us. You see, and this was a complete accident. And he was like, and he was like, Ryder, what the heck? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, dude. And he's like, no, you're not. I'm like, I am. It was an accident, dude. What are you talking about? I swear I didn't mean to do it. He's like, yeah, right. You definitely didn't mean to do it. I'm like, it's like, I swear I did not mean to do that. I have no reason to just do that. It's like, yeah.
Bro, I was just looking for a reason to get mad at that point.
And it's like, yeah, I don't believe you. It's like, yeah, I don't believe you. Go away. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't mean to do it. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Wait, go back.
Where?
Something special, I think.
Where?
I could be wrong. The blue one.
This is a button. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Won't.
I wasn't
Wait.
paying attention.
Won't.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, he was so mad at me. Like.
Oh, boo-hoo.
And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't feel sorry, because he was mad at me for the rest of the frickin' day.
Okay, that's just petty.
I'm just like, dude, I didn't mean to headbutt you. Like, you were just conveniently behind me. But,
Bro was saying it like you're trying to plan a murder.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't as bad. Actually, no, because it was with mean intentions. So that was probably worse than the time that I was actually tackled in the bathroom.
Wait. Have you told me that story yet?
Okay. So I think this happened the exact same day. So here's the thing. What happened was, during this trip, I was very into Family Guy at the time, and, in Season 7, I believe, there was an episode solely dedicated to Peter Griffin having an addiction to a song called Bird is the Word. Where he basically goes, a bird is the word, a bird is the word. And that's basically the entire song. And I thought it was hilarious in middle school. I didn't think there was anything else that was funnier at the time. And so the entire trip, I made that joke to all my classmates the entire time. And they found it pretty funny at first. You know, they were kind of going along with it. It was like, oh my god. I was like, oh, you gosh darn goober, you singing that. And after a while, a lot of people kind of started to get really annoyed with it. Not to the point of, like, hating me, but, like, they were definitely like, okay, we get it. But I wasn't very good at taking hints. I wasn't very good at taking hints, so, what is it? So after a while, there was this one guy that usually takes things to a bit of an extreme. He kind of, he's sort of a bit more physical with his comedy, let's just say. He kind of, playfully does stuff to people. Like, I don't know, I guess roughhouse stuff. And, during carpool, I was in the bathroom with him. And, I was doing this to every classmate, and he knew I was doing this, because he was with me when I did a lot of this. But he... This one time I did it, at the last point of the day in school, he decided because why not? He decided to, while we were both washing our hands, he decided to freaking tackle me in the bathroom. And we were both lying on the fucking pee-soaked floor.
Oh, ew.
I'm like, okay, get up, get up, get up. This is gross.
Ew, no.
I don't know.
I would fucking cry if I was tackled on a floor full of pee.
Okay, I don't think it was full of pee, but it wasn't a very clean floor.
Well, still, like, I mean, traditional bathrooms are usually, you know, not clean. Yeah, no, duh, but,
Yeah.
I mean, like, you'll know if it's a regular bathroom floor or a floor covered with piss and shit.
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely, like, oh, this level is awesome. What is it? Yeah, it wasn't a very clean, there were definitely, you know, times of day where, you know, over by the stalls, there would be, liquid, on the ground, clearly indicating that some people have missed the urinal. So, yeah. Wasn't the cleanest bathroom, but it wasn't the dirtiest one. It was just like, yeah, this isn't a place I want to be in for very long. Except for when I did, there was a lot of times where I used going to the bathroom as an escape from class when I was in middle school.
Oh, yeah, same here, especially for my biology class back in freshman year and then my AP biology class in senior year.
Mm-hmm.
I would sometimes ask the teacher, "Can I use the bathroom?"
Yeah.
Right? And then stay there for at least like 5, maybe 10 minutes and then come right back.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I would sort of do the same. Like, I remember making a, oh my god, that reminds me, I remember, it's not up on this channel anymore, but I remember making a knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer on my phone before Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was even announced.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing that while I was in the bathroom during school. Alright, this is a productive use of my time. It's actually kind of impressive how much I was able to get away with using my phone at school, because normally they would freaking ban all phone usage if you were caught using your phone, but like, I must have been sneaky with it back then, because my phone never got taken away.
I will say that my old middle school, not the one in California, but the one in Texas, for my 8th grade year, usually usually after Halloween, I would grab some of my Halloween candy that I would get from the neighborhood, because neighborhood is really goated with handing out candy bars and all that, and just pure gold. And I would share it with my classmates, right? Mm-hmm. But the problem is that when I brought it to PE, the coaches were telling me that I could not share my candy because I don't know.
What the heck?
And so I just shared it with some friends, and then they had enough and actually took my candy bag away from me and put it in the closet next to right where the gym is at, because we were in the gym while taking attendance. Brother, I got so mad that I was really pissed off, and they said I will not get it back, which I was like, hell no, I'm getting that shit back. And so
This is my
we went
shit.
outside that day to go to the football field, which said football field is on a hill, So it's a little bit far away from the school. So we traveled over to the football field, and when we're done, I dashed all the way down to the school, changed my gym uniform, and then just immediately went to that closet to get my stuff back, and then just walked to my next class because I was not gonna take that shit.
Dang.
I was not gonna have my candy be wasted, so I got so mad. Not so mad. I got so vengeful and just took the candy. Like, after that, they never really mentioned the fact that I, took back my candy bag. They just kind of let it slide, I guess, because they never mentioned it.
That's probably for the best. Like, why would they... It's a bit extreme to take, someone's candy away like that. They got over Halloween. Gosh. Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, for me when it came to hiding in the bathroom during school, like, it was something that the teachers were very generous about, bless their souls. Like, I would often, I would very frequently ask to go to the bathroom. And I would be in there for like 5 to 10 minutes. You okay?
Yeah, it's the wine.
Oh, the wine.
It still has that hint of bitterness.
Basically, was it the... Was it? Yeah, I would stay in there for like 5 to 10 minutes, I think. Maybe a little less than 10 minutes. But I would be in there frequently. And sometimes I would ask multiple times a day, and I feel bad because the teacher would just be like, yeah, you can use the bathroom. I'm like, thank you. And then I go use the bathroom, I stay in there for a while. I'm like, okay, I'm back. And I'm getting tired or something from what's happening in class, so I want to play on my phone. And then I'm like, can I use the bathroom? And they're like, yeah, sure. Eventually it got to a point where they actually did get in contact with my parents about it. Like, they were just like my mom would ask me, Ryder, they've been telling me that you have you been going to the bathroom frequently at school, because the teachers have been telling me that you have been asking very frequently to go in there. And I'm like, you got me.
Did you get in trouble because of that?
My mom didn't really punish me. It was just like, Ryder, you gotta stop doing that. I'm like, fine. I'll endure the class. So a lot of the ways I would pass by a class in middle school is so fucking bad at video games, dude. A lot of the time I cannot believe I almost did that again. A lot of the time I would bypass time in middle school was by playing whatever the most recent Nintendo Direct was in my head.
I would just straight up space out, man.
I mean, yeah, I space out as well. That's probably why.
Like, I begin. So go ahead, sorry.
That's probably why I failed most of my tests.
For me, I began spacing out back in 6th grade. Maybe due to the fact that, my 6th grade teacher, whenever she would read books, like, you know how you get a book to follow with the class, those types of, like, class books?
Yeah.
Not a textbook, but, like, an actual, like, book to read. Yeah, she didn't do that. She would have one book, read it out loud to the class, and you have no way to follow along. So you can imagine.
Oh my god.
My sixth grade self being so bored that I just began spacing out.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, I'd be spacing out too. Like, I did only one book and there's no visual representation to follow along with. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna remember that.
Woo!
It is hot in here.
Yay! Good job, man.
Thank you. Oh gosh. Did I tell you about the time that I got frickin' I got hit so hard by a dodgeball in PE that it frickin' knocked me over?
Like, give you a concussion?
It didn't give me a concussion, but like, basically what happened was during PE we were playing dodgeball and I decided I was ready to lock in this session. So when it was time to go, there were a bunch of dodgeballs in the middle. We would run up to go get them. But today I was feeling special, so I decided to dart up to the dodgeballs as fast as I could, sprinting up to them as fast as I possibly could. I was the first to get there, but of course, my lack of, coordination caused me to not hit a single person when I was throwing one. But then, this other person on the other team, she locked in so hard that she threw a massive curveball, and it landed straight at my frickin' eye, and I fell flat on the frickin' ground.
Oh, damn. That must have been a hard throw.
It was a mean throw. The entire class was like, ooh!
Yeah, no, I'd have been like, oh, shit.
And it was like, good God! And headshots in dodgeball and our PE don't count. But after that, I was just like, nah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out. And I was laughing, actually. Like, it hurt, but I was strangely laughing about it. But...
You're probably delirious.
But the girl was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Like, oh my God. Like, she kept apologizing to me for the rest of the day, and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You were playing the game. I don't have any ill will. This boss sucks.
Wait, why?
It's annoying. It's, you fight it on a big ol' ice arena and likes to shove blocks at you, shove you off the map. Maybe it won't be that bad. Anyway, I'm gonna do a nature documentary. So here we have the polar bear on a thin glacier, gently eating away at this popsicle. And here we have a stupid-ass fucking donkey about to ruin his fucking day. Notice how royally pissed off the polar bear is and now chooses violence. One would say that they do not blame the polar bear for inflicting this kind of violence onto the stupid-ass fucking donkey. I will say the music slaps for this boss.
I'm about to say, the music is scoring hard.
No, yeah, the music for this boss fight slaps, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's... woof! It's really good.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite boss theme in the game, honestly.
Oh, actually he has his fur like it dyed in like the juice. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the more this boss goes along, it gets more and more soaked in the purple juice.
I think that's like a change of pace because normally the bosses go from like normal skin color to like orange to red.
Yeah, here he's clearly getting more damage the more you fight the boss. Because keep in mind, this fucking juice pit is filled with piranhas.
Oh damn.
Alright, you. Hit me with something. I should probably say this boss isn't that bad with Diddy Kong. I think the reason I struggled with this boss is because not too long ago I was doing hard mode, which basically you don't have any... Actually, no, you can choose what character you want to play as, so I was just handicapping myself. But in hard mode, you can't take any damage, so... Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, phase 3.
Look at the man.
He's purple. Purple guy!
Confirmed?
Confirmed purple guy? This did release before Five Nights at fucking hell. Oh my. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead! Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, he actually saved you. Cool.
Thank you.
Oh god!
This attack is pretty difficult.
Ooh, he tried to fake you right there. You just went straight for it. Excuse me.
Yeah, if I were in the crevice of these you have got to be shitting me, dude. No! No! I'm fine.
Heart! Yay!
I've played Mario and Luigi. Oh, okay, we're doing this again. bonk.
Yay!
Stupid
You
ass polar bear.
did!
And thus he will have a juice-soaked grave. Yay! On to the final world.
My little gallery on my DeviantArt page is getting a lot of favorites, and in like under 3 hours.
Nice. That's really cool.
That's a record, honestly.
That is a record. Your fan base is growing.
I mean, said fan base is just like 8 watchers, and that's it.
Well, it's definitely, you know, something. It's definitely a good start. Alright, so if you play Donkey Kong Country Returns, you're gonna like this world. Especially in a apocalyptic sense, because this place has been absolutely fucked. And the
I
music.
mean, that's the whole like Donkey Kong house too in the background.
I should also mention the music in this world is fucking incredible. Somehow they made an ice world the most climactic shit.
Huh.
Wait, shit. I might have to die. Son of a bitch, dude, I just started! Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
I don't know why that was funny to me.
I need the K! Alright, there we go. Now we re-immerse ourselves in the frosty landscape of DK's destroyed world. Shit, wait, no, that's another guy.
Nope.
Son of a bitch, you know what this reminds me of with DK and this frosty landscape?
Oh, the fucking song.
I don't know what's happening to me. I'm getting all the blame for things I didn't do. Can anybody tell me just what I did wrong? I'm all alone and I'm so confused.
That's basically every YouTuber apology in a nutshell.
Bruh. I don't know what everyone
Am I
wants
wrong?
me to be. I only know just how to be me. Once I was the ape of the hour, then they think I'm a coward. An absolute zero. I'm the.
I am not a hero.
This game can kiss my fucking ass.
But yeah, no. In all seriousness, that song just reminds me of every YouTube apology video. Like
Yeah.
I have made I have made a lapse of my
I
judgment.
made a severe lapse in my judgment. Or severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
I I don't know what went wrong. What did I do?
I don't know what everyone wants me to be. I only know just how to be me. That might just be the most depressing line of that song.
Oh my god.
This is also when the game gets kind of hard.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Whee!
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will say this is also the longest world in the game.
I guess it makes up for it just only being 6 worlds.
Yeah, I mean there's a level for each world in Donkey Kong Country Returns, and there's also 2 secret levels, and then there's the temple level, so there's like 11 stages we gotta do.
Okay.
Seashore War. This stage might have the best song in the entire game, I must say. It's not for the reason you'd think.
So apparently, when you send more DeviantArt on your profile, you get like these little badges. Kind of like a, you know, kind of like a journey, perhaps, where like you submit 1, you get like a little egg. You submit 2, you get a little egg hatched into like a little slime, and then you can also get like badges from other people.
Huh.
Like the llama badge, I got 4 so far.
Thank you, bonus stage, for interrupting the tone of this magnificent level back to being sad.
You receive gems per week. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm not talking as much, I'm just looking through YouTube at the moment.
No, I'm soaking in this music. Son of a bitch, bonus stage. Let me listen to the somber tune. Stop jumping in to be like, hey, do you know you're playing a bonus stage? I bet you do. You're in a bonus stage, idiot. Now savor the time you're in the bonus stage because you're about to run out of time, you fucking stupid.
It's like, how you like that, Obama?
I pissed
I
on
pissed
the
on the moon, you idiot! I'm betting everybody in that theater for Sonic 3 has quoted that line.
I think my friend, I think my college friends nudged me during that scene. That's probably... Most of the theater I was in played the movie pretty straight, so...
Oh, well, that sucks.
I mean, they laughed and clapped when they were supposed to, but... Like, there weren't really any jokes made. The theater didn't really have a strong reaction to, like, a super hype moment aside from the post-credits scene. What is it? The post-credits scene, and they laughed. The whole theater fucking had a riot in laughter in one of the scenes that I won't spoil.
I guess controllable beta, why not?
But yeah, this, what is it, this song, but yeah, this track in the game, Deadass, makes, one of my friends that I follow on, follow Blue Sky and a lot of other places, this song makes her cry.
Aww.
The power of David Wise.
David Wise?
David Wise, the composer of this game. He composed this game's soundtrack.
Oh, that's nice.
Bro's a wizard. I was about to say Bro's the James Baxter of the music industry, but then I remember that it costs like an arm and a leg to get James Baxter to animate for you.
Wait, James Baxter helped with this game?
No, I was gonna say getting David Wise to compose your game is like the equivalent of like getting James Baxter to animate something for you, but then I'm like, no way, it costs a frick ton to get James Baxter to animate something.
Especially with how talented the guy is.
Oh yeah, no, dude is a frickin' wizard when it comes to animation.
My first exposure to James Baxter was, of course, in Adventure Time when when the horse appears in, I think, season 2? Or is it season 1? I don't remember.
I actually don't know, because I haven't I haven't seen all of Adventure Time.
It's just a random horse that just appears in one of the episodes. It's just a horse in the ball, and he's just like, James Baxter! James Baxter! That's it. And he appears a few more times in the series.
That's very subtle.
I don't know, as a kid I thought it was just a random thing that the horse did. It no reference in actual, animator.
Maybe the Owl House and Amphibia would get more attention if James Baxter animated for those finales. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was about to say. I'm pretty sure you upset like the whole fandom with that statement alone.
I'm joking.
I know you're joking. I know you're joking.
Those finales still have baller animation.
No, yeah, no, it's really nice. I haven't seen most of the I haven't not watched that much of the Owl House and Amphibia, but I do know that people will not shut up about the finale and posting said finale on YouTube.
Damn, so yeah, I will say, like, was it the Owl House? I thoroughly enjoyed just because I thought it was a very charming show.
I've heard that it got canceled or something.
Yeah, cause Disney. Disney said it wasn't on. It was. I don't know what exactly they said, but I think they said it wasn't very on brand for them. Of course.
What do you mean by on brand?
I don't think they like the LGBTQ representation in the
show. Oh my god, here we go again.
Yeah. Yeah, so it pissed everybody off, including the creators, because the creators, in the show itself, the creators in the show itself roasted Disney on numerous occasions by one, having a scene that directly references, I think Ida says something like, I don't know, wouldn't you want your last day here to be like, I don't know, a beach day or something? And then Luz is like, maybe if we had time for 20 more adventures, but we don't. Basically referencing the fact, like, yeah, we would have had more time for more episodes if we didn't get canceled. And then I guess this is spoilers for the Owl House, but they pulled out the entire animation budget for the screen where Amity kisses Luz. And I do mean, like, they made that shit the most fluid goddamn animation in the show.
Just to rub it in their faces.
Just to rub it in Disney's faces, just to spite them.
Like, Disney... okay, I don't know if I should go down this... Actually, you know what, fuck it, I'm going down the rabbit hole. Disney is, like, is one of the most hypocritical companies I have ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so difficult to believe that Disney is anti-LGBTQ, meanwhile advertising shit in June for LGBTQ, and after that, they just go right back to being anti.
Yeah, they definitely... I think they definitely, was it? Yeah, they try to do it to boost their, morality or whatever.
Diversity.
Even though they're pretty against it if they're canceling shows like the Owl House. That's pretty much the reason it got canceled, to my knowledge. And
well, it's not the most hypocritical shit.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it's not on brand for Disney. Meanwhile, the Owl
I was about to
House.
say my ass.
It's like, meanwhile, the Owl House has many dark moments like other Disney movies and shows. But yeah, the Owl House is definitely a show I thoroughly enjoy, and it does have a good finale. But here's the thing. I will say, with Amphibia, the thing with Amphibia is I don't think Amphibia is as good throughout the majority of its runtime. Like, season 1 is kind of, you know, it's not, I wouldn't call it meh because it is still good television. But it's like, it's not like incredible stuff. It's more so like, okay, this is a charming little show. But it's not like, it's not really making me, it's not really impressing me that much. But then, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I recommend watching, I do recommend watching both shows for yourself, but, the season 2 is significantly better in Amphibia than season 1. And the season finale of season 2 is deadass one of the best episodes of television I have ever seen. Like, they fucking whip out the fattest gosh darn pop-off of the century when it comes to paying off a bunch of character build-up and moments and stuff like that. Like, it is impressively well done. And it's like, it makes sitting through season 1 like just entirely worth it for that episode alone, just to see the build-up of everything that happened. And season 3 is kind of both better and worse than season 1, because
Better and worse?
Yeah, because the first half of season 3 is pretty darn good. Like, it's pretty enjoyable and has a lot of fun stuff. But the second half of season 3 is, like, kind of painfully okay. Like, there's some alright episodes sprinkled in, but then there are other episodes that are just really annoying to sit through.
So it's a mixture of good and bad, basically.
Yeah, it's like the first half of season 3 is pretty good, but the second half of season 3 is like, it's kind of gross.
Like fart jokes gross?
No, but there is one episode that is purely just a gross out episode.
I see.
They don't really, Amphibia doesn't really have any fart jokes to my knowledge. Maybe it does, and I'm just forgetting, but it doesn't really have that humor. But it does pay off because I will say the finale for Amphibia, the series finale in general, I like more than the Owl House's finale, even if I think the Owl House is a consistently better show. Because Amphibia's finale goes, for one, it's sort of a two-parter finale. The first kind of has a lot of great character payoffs, and the other half is just a really cool, like, spectacle of animation, especially with the final fight and whatnot. And and the ending is, you know, I mean, I'll say at the ending to Amphibia, that shit made me cry. Like, I was fucking weeping.
Really?
Yeah, I was weeping by the end of Amphibia. Like, it was funny because I was in the living room. This was sort of the period where I started eating in the living room with my parents again, because there was a time period where I would just go to my room and eat dinner. But but because I was kind of dealing with a bit of stomach issues, I didn't really want to be alone while I was eating. And during the finale of Amphibia, I was watching the series on my phone in the living room while eating dinner with my parents, and just right the second before the credits started to roll, and just as the end text popped on screen for Amphibia, I was uncontrollably weeping. Like, I was fucking pouring tears, and I was just like, oh fuck, okay, I have to go upstairs. Fuck, I can't hold it in. Shit. This is making me weep. Fuck.
Wow, it's really that good. That's a first for finales.
Like, I don't know. It's not really. It's hard to really say because, like, the series itself, you know, you could definitely argue it's not mind-blowing or anything. That's not really why I was crying. It was more so just, you know, just kind of a touching ending. But it was just a touching ending, that's all I'll say. I was fucking bawling my eyes out, you know, by the end of it, because I had grown very attached to the characters of the show across the series, and by the ending, I was just like, fuck, I can't hold it in anymore. I was weeping for like a good, 30 minutes. I was just like, well, I can't go downstairs for a bit, because this show is making me uncontrollably cry. It takes a lot for a show to get me to cry. But Amphibia's ending did make me cry. A lot. That was the first time in a very long time a piece of media had made me cry that much.
Also, I finished drawing Bobetta.
Oh, nice. I want to see.
And I drew a little bit of Glisten too. Along with Pebble. There you go.
I will take a look-see in a second.
Woof.
Is the wine getting to you?
No, it's again, I'm just sipping on it.
Do you think it's...
I think my parents are blasting music right now.
Yeah, I can hear it. Hopefully it ain't copyrighted.
Here, let me suppress that.
Probably turn on the crisp audio or whatever it is.
Crisp, yeah.
I am so mad at myself for that. If you were talking, you were very muffled.
Wait, am I muffled right now?
Oh no, now you're not.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, Amphibia was one of those shows that made me cry quite a bit. I think the last time, what is it? I feel like I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. What is it? Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. There are a few movies, I guess, that made me cry earlier that month, but I don't know. Aww. Those are cute drawings. I like Glisten's expression quite a bit. It's very, self-conscious, I guess.
I don't know, that Glisten I drew in like a minute.
That's an interesting one.
No, but I definitely enjoyed.
Boba is precious.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna check on my family.
Okay. This level is bonkers visually. God, I forgot how freaking alive this level is. I wonder what the budget for this game was. Damn it. Like, the budget for this game had to have been insane if, like, they're pulling out all of these crazy-ass animations for all of these levels. I think I have yet to see a 2D platformer with as dynamic of a level environment as this game. I specifically mentioned 2D platformers. What it's time to do? It's time to frickin' time to light up the factory, baby. Seeing the factory intact after all this is heartwarming in a way. Weirdly tired. Ow! Why the fuck did I do that? Shit.
Alright, I'm back.
Holy shit. Okay,
Sorry.
you're fine. I just wasn't expecting that. Welcome back.
Oh, wait, I forgot my notebook. Alright. I was showing my brother Matthew my Dandy's World Doodles.
Aw, that's cool. What do you think of them?
He thought they were really nice, and he always made fun of the fact that I would draw a lot of like object-related characters, not really humans.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "I'm glad you're kind of keeping it consistent with how like you draw object-related characters, especially with the Andy's World having object-related characters too."
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I can't help it. It's really cool.
Oh fuck, I was supposed to duck there. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but we returned to your favorite world in the stage. It's like the one part of Donkey Kong Island that's still functional, outside of one other area that we will get to later.
What is it, Mira?
Was it... So you don't... Is it... I'm actually curious, you don't have to reveal it, or actually you don't have to talk about it on the stream if you want to, if you don't want to, but is your brother Matthew older or younger than me?
He's, if I do the math correctly, so, he's older than you. He's 28.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's older than me by like 5 years. Okay. I was kind of curious because I thought if he was younger than me, it'd be like, oh my god, wait, he made that game when he was younger than me?
He made it back in like, so if I remember correctly, I think the beta of the game came out 2015, 2016 maybe? I don't remember.
I think it was
I actually don't remember.
I think it was around 2015 because that was when it was not that long after Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when Markiplier played it.
Okay. Yeah. He made that, and in 2017 was when I remember going to his room and sometimes seeing the progress he would make on the game, along with like making like the headless Goofy animation jump scare thingy.
Oh yeah. I still find it crazy that your brother was the one who made that game.
It really is.
Because I had known about it for over a decade at this point. And when I mentioned it to you, you were like, "Oh, my brother made that." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like I mentioned it to a few people as well, including one of my classmates, and he was like, "There's no way your brother made it." I was like, he made it, and I showed proof by, I showed proof because my brother, back in high school, when I was in high school, he would pick me up, from the back of the school, and so I brought one of my friends to meet him, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a big fan, right?" And my brother, not expecting somebody to act that way towards him, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I made the game."
Yeah, that's me. I made it. Looking at him. Thank you.
Yeah, he's not used to fans, which is understandable.
No, I mean, if I had a game, I didn't think would be that big, blow up overnight, and have it be played by Markiplier, I wouldn't be very, like, expecting to have.
Like, there was a thing over there that you didn't pull, or did you already pull it?
I don't remember. I think I might have pulled it.
Okay.
Right now I'm getting a secret out. I need a Cranky Kong for this, but who cares?
Meh! What mirror? Let's see. You're my cat right now.
I actually don't hear the cat at the moment, sadly.
Oh, it's because I have the suppression on. I'm not gonna turn it off because my parents are still playing loud music.
I would say I'm okay with it, but like, you know, I don't, in case it's copyrighted music, I don't want to get striked. Because YouTube is very sensitive to it.
Okay. Wait.
I used to pretend to make cat noises when I was a kid. My mom hated it.
Oh, my cat, she's always whining. And she knows that I'm just playing with her. Let's see. Hi, Mira. On a good snow day. Poor baby.
What happened to Mira?
She's He just really wants attention right now. He keeps rubbing on my hand. I love you too, Mira. Even if you're a baby sometimes.
We're all a bit of a baby sometimes. The whole cavern's exploding. Fuck. I don't know how to describe how I feel right now, but I feel weirdly like, I can't say that.
Tired?
I guess so. I was gonna say drunk, but I've never been drunk before. Like, I don't feel entirely conscious of the stuff I'm doing sometimes at the moment. Which is a weird feeling. Maybe I should take a Tums. I'll be right back.
Okay. Love you, Mira.
Okay. We've got 3 more levels to go. In this world.
Yeah, I myself am getting a little bit tired too.
Yeah. If this game wasn't... If I wasn't so close to beating this game, I would end the stream after I finish this world. But the secret world is literally only 3 levels, and thus probably wouldn't warrant a stream of me doing that. So I have no choice but to end this. It all ends on Valentine's Day. Comes full circle. I feel like there was a story I was gonna tell, but I'm blanking on it.
Hi, Mira.
So you know what? I've just thought of another story, and I'm gonna ramble about that for the next, I don't know, however many minutes it takes for me to explain the story. So, in high school, we had to take a science class, and it was my high school was very, I don't know how to say it, sheltered. It wasn't like most high schools where everything was very public, there was a little punishment for things that happened, stuff like that. bunch of strange kids at this school, but it was more comparable to a homeschool. It's like a homeschool slash high school hybrid with some occasional in-person classes in there. But the in-person classes were fucking wild. So there was this one, so in science class, I knew a pretty decent little cast of characters. We had the guy that doesn't give a shit. There's the girl that I kinda had interest in at the time, and then there's everybody else surrounding me. However, within that group, there was a... there was a girl sitting directly behind me that, had... a bit of a stern tone. I don't know how old she was. I don't remember if she was... I don't even remember if she was a teenager, if she was an adult that just got held back by a bunch. The fact I missed a single banana there will haunt me. But, I don't know. She was either 16 or as old as fucking 19. If she was 19, there's no way she was 19. I'm thinking about this. There's no way she was 19. But... yeah, she's normally pretty quiet in class. The only time she would ever really ask me for stuff is if she needs help with something. I should also mention that this person tended to smoke quite a bit. Not in class, but outside of class.
Okay.
So, one day, every single person in the class was excuse me. Every single person in the class was kinda like, just doing their own thing, just doing some work. The teacher left to go do something for a bit, probably to go talk to another teacher or something about some stuff. But this left us completely to ourselves just to work on stuff. The room was completely silent for a while. And then, there's another girl with a bit of, like, a, kind of a, what do you call it? Like a bit of a squiggly hairdo. Kind of like, you know, pretty swirly and stuff. It's kind of all over the place. Wouldn't call it an afro, but, you know, it's very stand-up-ish. But then this girl that's sitting behind me, who I mentioned probably smokes, decided, out of sheer curiosity, to ask this girl. She just asked very bluntly, "Hey, what's up with your hair?" And this girl,
Okay.
and girl with the hair, did the whole gesture where she swishes her hair. Against, or not against, but like just swishes her hair at someone as if they're ignoring them. And oh my god, this fucking lit a flame in this girl because she immediately snapped. She was like, it was like, "Hey, bitch, I'm talking to you. I asked you a fucking question, you dumbass bitch. You're gonna fucking answer what I said. I asked you about your hair. What's up with your hair? You're gonna fucking answer me, you bitch. Dumbass bitch." And
that is so unwarranted.
And these two got so fucking heated, I was convinced they were about to fight. They were, like, visceral with each other. They were fucking unhinged. She was constantly like, she was like, "I don't have to tell you shit about my hair if I don't want to." And she's like, "Uh-huh, yeah, sure, yeah, definitely don't, you fucking bitch." And I'm like, what the fuck?
Unwarranted.
And got so out of hand that she left the class. the girl with the hair left the classroom. And she's like, I don't need to be hearing any of this. And the girl sitting behind me is like, good, fucking dumbass bitch, get out of that fucking room. And the teacher comes back, figures out what's happening, and is livid, and I'm just sitting there shaking. I'm like, good God.
Like, that was something I was not expecting.
Yeah, no, she was fucking visceral with her for doing that hair gesture, for not wanting to answer her question. And after she said all of that, I was like, okay, you're not a person I want to talk to.
Let's see, if you snap... If I had someone snap like that to me, and my parents are nearby, they would not take that shit lightly.
Oh yeah, no. Like, if my mom was in the room when that shit was happening, my mom would be like, okay, Ryder, it's time to go. Like, this girl fucking lost it. Like, over a damn gesture to hint, hey, I don't want to talk about my hair. And she was like, bitch, you better fucking answer me when I'm asking you a goddamn question. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm just trying to do work, man.
It's really wild, man. I just feel sorry. Actually, you said the girl did like a sassy,
The girl did
like fling with the hair.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the girl did a sassy fling hair gesture.
Yeah, she didn't do herself any favors.
She didn't really do herself any favors in that situation, but it's also insane that she snapped that hard over that.
Yeah, no, the teacher should have not reacted like that.
No, it's...
Like, the girl should not have been that sassy, and the teacher should have not overreacted.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that wasn't the teacher saying that. That was, No, that wasn't the teacher saying that. That was another student saying that.
Oh, my fault.
No. No, trust me. If it was a teacher, I would have fucking sued them.
I guess I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I did mention the word teacher afterwards, so it's probably a bit confusing. But yeah. Yeah, it was pretty visceral, but I mean, I did have one teacher in that. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. Keep going.
Son of a bitch. I did have one teacher, in that, I did have one teacher at that school that was, about that level of unhinged, though. I don't know if I told you about the one time I dropped, a class in high school.
I don't think you told me.
Well, I will be glad to tell you. So, Alright, you might remember this as I tell it to you, because I believe I told it to you before, but I'll say it again for the sake of live stream. So basically, this is one of my last semesters at school. This was before COVID hit, and there was this teacher that was supposed to be a substitute that came into the classroom for the first time. I was expecting one of the higher up teachers at this high school to teach the English class, but she was not available at the time, so she had to get a substitute in for 2 weeks. So yeah, and what happened was it was this teacher that I believe was from a college, to my knowledge. Rhyme.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna switch from my computer to my phone since I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
Yeah. So hold that thought for a second. Okay, continue.
Okay, so yeah, so this teacher was apparently from a college of some sorts, and she didn't, was it? It's hard to really say. She was very how would I describe it? I don't know. She was very energetic, but it was kind of it started a bit optimistic, but I don't know. She would kind of make some weird remarks, like I don't know, like sorry if I'm this way, and sorry if I apologize if. You know, if I apologize if my breath stinks. I just ate this. And, you know, when she was up close to me telling me shit, I could definitely tell. I'm like, what the fuck? That is nasty. So, yeah, but the thing is, it was fine for the most part, but she was very, very stuck to the rules, to the point where it hindered the entire fucking class. So, what happened was we were working on these very short papers, and, we were working on these very short papers, and, what she wanted us to do was to sort of wait at the table for her to pick up the papers when we're finished with them. So we do the worksheets, but some of us are literally right next to the teacher. I mean, literally right next to the teacher. Like, arm's length away. However, this teacher would end up taking the stubborn way out of the issue. Because when we tried to hand the paper to her, we would go through the effort to hand her the paper. She would then go on to say, "Please sit. I will take it from you in a moment." And we're like, "But we're right here." Like, we're right here. Might as well take it. She's like, "Please sit. I will be with you in a moment." And they're like, "What? No, please just take the paper." And then, more people would sort of come up, as they're on their way to do something, or some other people would try to hand their paper because they're in arm's length. But she would still go, "Please sit. I will be with you in a moment." And each time, she would increasingly raise her voice louder and louder every time she said it. And she said it word for word, too, every single time someone tried to hand her a paper. She would keep saying, "Please sit. I will be with you in a moment." And the paper is right there. She can just pick it up. And we're just like, just take the damn paper. Like, wait, why are you wanting to wait? And then, and some of the students just snapped and just placed the paper on her desk out of spite when she was looking away. And the second she had to go do something, the entire class, and this was the first day, mind you, the entire class was just like, "We gotta get this teacher out of here. We can't have this teacher. This teacher is fucking unhinged." Like, the entire class collectively was like, yeah, no, we gotta get this teacher out of here. Like, this is the worst teaching experience I've had. So, yeah. But it gets a lot worse. And I do mean a lot worse. So, basically, what happened for some of these days is that she would barely do anything. Like, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. I was there for half of the semester in this class. And we had never finished chapter 1.
Yeah, no, by that logic, the teacher should be fired.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be a substitute. So, we go through 2 weeks of her unhinged nature, barely getting any shit done, while I remain a hypocrite and play Tetris in the middle of class because I can't stand this teacher. Basically, after these 2 weeks of unhinged behavior, I'm like, finally, I get to meet the head honcho, the English teacher that we were promised. And, And while I was doing some other schoolwork before this class in the background, I hear a glimpse of... Actually, no, that's a lie. That's way later. Basically, week 3 comes along, I'm like, okay, finally, new teacher. I get to meet this teacher. Please, save this fucking class. And wouldn't you know it, on week 3, she comes back and is like, guess what, y'all? Y'all got me for another week. And it's like, she said that with the expectation of everyone's gonna cheer her name. But all of us were collectively just like, oh my god, no. No. Like, everyone was freaking out. Just like, oh my god, I can't take this anymore. So, yeah, I was willing to grin and bear it. Because I will do anything to wait to get this fucking semester rolling. I don't want to be here in high school anymore. I'm gonna wait for this fucking new teacher to show up. So, it's okay. 1 more week. I've dealt with her for 2 weeks. I can do 1 more. Week 4 comes along. Okay, for fuck's sake, finally. New teacher. Get to meet this new teacher and we get to bask in the glory of learning the love of English. For fuck's sake. We're gonna have a good time. Week 4, guess who I see walk into the classroom? That's right, it's the same fucking substitute. I'm like, son of a bitch, do I have to deal with her for another week? And then she says something that utterly terrifies me. She says, guess what, y'all? Y'all got me for the rest of the semester.
Well then.
And at that point, I'm just like, oh my god, no. The rest of the semester, I have to deal with her? No fucking way. And then a lot of times during this, there was some other shit that kind of just made me laugh, just because I thought it was ridiculous. There was one time where she came back into the classroom, and she came back in the classroom, and she said, all right, guys, and then she stopped herself and went, I'm sorry, did I offend anyone by saying that? And I unapologetically started laughing my ass off in the middle of class when she said that. Like, I started laughing out loud in the middle of class. I was just like, there is no way. And, oh yeah, final boss, by the way.
Okay. And also, yeah, honestly, I would have not blamed you for laughing so much.
Yeah. Yeah, she said that. I was laughing my ass off, and then I asked, why would that be offensive? And then some of the girls in the class were like, well, you know, she could, you know, it could offend us because, you know, some of us here are girls. I'm like, okay. It's like, when people say, hey guys, it's a general term. I've seen a full group of girls walk into a situation and say, hey guys. Like, it's so common that, you know, it's so common that guys is just a general term at this point. So, yeah. But, of course, you know, that was just a funny haha thing. What sent me over the edge, what made me leave the class, was something that actually scared the shit out of me. Because this teacher let out her full fucking care and energy on one of the students. Why? Well, you see, one of the classmates one day was pretty late. I'd say probably 10 minutes, I'd say. So we're doing class. She's a little frustrated that day. And then, oh yeah, there's this thing that reminds me. Every time someone is even slightly late to the class, she would do the thing where she would go and kind of humiliate the student by basically saying, if someone arrived late, she would basically go, guys, what time does this class start at? And we're like, 9:30. And she's like, alright, it starts at 9:30, get here sooner. And we're like, okay, you didn't have to humiliate the student like that. And she would do this every time, but this reached a boiling point this day because this girl walked in around 10 minutes late. And she was like, why are you late? And then, and then the teacher was like, oh, I'm sorry, I had to see my homeroom teacher. And the teacher must have had spidey sense and must have had some weird-ass suspicion that something was up. So, what is it? So what happened was we thought that the teacher was just going to do something. But she said, 1 second, guys. And the teacher left the classroom while we were all minding our own business doing the work that she told us to do. She's gone for like a good 5 minutes, I'd say. And we're really just minding our own business, not caring about anything that's happening. We're just trying to get our work done. But happens is she comes back. She slams the metallic door to the room as hard as she fucking can. And I do mean it. She slammed the door to the classroom as hard as she fucking can with all of her fucking strength, sending shockwaves across the entire school. And she says, alright, listen up. I need y'all to understand that I'm willing to tolerate you all as much as y'all are willing to tolerate me. I have a lot of patience. I went to see your homeroom teacher, and he said that he hadn't seen you all day. So, that means you lied to me. Therefore, you may leave. And the student was just like, I'm sorry, I was stuck in traffic. And she was like, no excuses, no lying, you may leave. And then the student was like, but I'm here to learn. I wanna, you know, I wanna get my classes done. I need to get this class done. But she was still on the train like, nuh-uh, I'm not tolerating this. You may leave. She was raising her voice even more. And I was fucking shaking at this point. Because she was going full blast on this fucking student. And so eventually she yelled at her enough to her to leave the classroom and go home for the day. And when she left, the teacher said, y'all, I'm willing to be as nice to y'all as long as y'all are willing to be nice to me. And then she continued the class from there.
No, at that point, I would have gone to the principal's office instantaneously.
That's what I should have
Like,
done.
There is no way. Like, if my instructor was like that to me and the rest of my classmates, I would have been like, guess what, teach? I'm not gonna deal with this today. I'm just gonna go. I'd much rather miss a day of class than have to deal with your bullshit.
Yeah, it was fucking rough. Like, I was scared as shit. Like, I was shaking for the rest of the class period, and then I was just like, I cannot fucking wait to see my mom right now. And so, Mom took me to go get Mexican food, and during that, I was just like, I re-explained the whole thing. I'm just like, yeah, she slammed the door, and she was, like, screaming at us. And my mom was just like, I think you need to drop out of this class. Like, I don't think this is gonna, I really, this isn't gonna do any good. Like, this is not a good environment. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll leave the class because I can't tolerate this anymore. So we contact the principal and we're like, yeah, we're gonna leave the class. We're gonna drop out. We'll take it next semester when there's a new teacher. And, you know, we wanted to just get that message across. We didn't want to tell the teacher herself that we were leaving the class because I was kind of scared of her at this point. After that. And and then, you know, a couple of days, or not a couple of days pass, like 5 days pass, I'm back at the school doing my other classes that she's not in. I'm hearing her do stuff in the other class while I'm not in there. And, you know what she does? She writes a fucking apology letter to me.
Okay.
Yeah, she deadass wrote a fucking apology letter to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
I'm like, you're writing an apology letter to me? What? She was like, Ryder, I am so sorry for the way I behaved in class. It was inexcusable, and I realize I scared you, and I realize that you have, you know, these boundaries and stress that I clearly crossed, and I won't do the same thing ever again. I understand if you don't want to come back to this class, but if you're willing to come back to my class, I'd be more than happy to teach you again. And I'm just like, okay.
I'm guessing that she also written letters to the other students, or no?
I don't think she did. I think I was the only one she apologized to. That was the only one she never really got mad at.
That's interesting.
Despite the fact that I was the one who played frickin' Tetris in the middle of class.
Oh, so sorry if, sorry if I'm not as responsive right now.
It's okay.
Like, I've been slow with reactions for the past few minutes.
Is the wine getting to you?
Yeah, I can kind of feel it.
How strong is the wine?
I don't remember.
Do you think you might be drunk at the moment?
Just tipsy.
I gotcha.
Full on drunk means like I'm constantly hiccuping, not able to move my, not even able to walk or have balance. But I'm just laying on my couch, so I don't know. I'm not gonna test it. Yay, you beat the boss!
We get to watch this beautiful ending. We kicked the ass of the fucking walrus.
Yeah.
This part makes me laugh.
That is okay.
DK shrinks the fucking trumpet. And
Yay! Amazing Digital Circus!
And somehow DK's breath is so good that it's able to melt the ice. When the walrus do it, oh, it's fucking icy massacre. When DK does it, oh, it's the epitome of hero. And bringing peace to the world.
Yay! Are the people credited here too, or no?
Yeah, they actually credited the original staff in this version.
Yay.
This was before Returns came out. You should take lessons, Forever Entertainment. Oh man, what a good ass video game.
Yeah, that was a good experience.
What a lovely video game. This shit is golden. But yeah, I'm pretty sure even after the letter, the teacher was still slacking off, because at one point I heard the teacher in the middle of class showing the Steven Universe movie trailer to the class. Of like, what importance does this have?
That's funny. In the sense that the teacher wanted to apologize to you but went back to her ways, that just shows that she wanted to save whatever whatever respect she was receiving from you, and then just didn't care after that.
yeah, she just didn't care after that. She was just like, I'm gonna let my entire respect out on this one student, and then I'm gonna treat the others like they're nobodies. Here's the Steven Universe movie trailer, and then we'll get back to chapter 1, I promise. Texas EST Film Institute. What the heck? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Interesting.
Man.
Oh shit, man.
What's up?
Nothing. It's. Oh my god. That last bit was like a sucker punch.
What happened?
Oh boy.
You okay?
I'm good. I'm gonna finish this whether I like it or not. I'm not wasting it. I don't like wasting foods and drink.
I mean, if it's not making you feel good, or probably save it for later.
I don't want it to get bad overnight. In the sense that, like, it's not in a container.
Didn't wine age, like, not badly?
No, as in, like, it's a proper way to age it.
Oh.
You can't just leave it out in the sun like milk. I mean, that's basically how people discovered how to make cheese.
Oh.
Is by leaving milk out in the sun, which caused blobs of cheese to form. The hundreds, I think thousands of years ago? 1,000, 2,000 years? I don't remember. But they left it out and they tried it and they were like, huh, cheese has less lactose than actual milk. It's easier to eat.
Dang. Well, don't hurt yourself too much with the wine, okay?
Okay.
Only do it if it's, you know, it's good.
There's no more wine anyways, my family drank it. I just got this one cup left.
Well, if it tastes good, then yeah, you can drink it.
It tastes good. It's not like the last wine where it was almost impossible to drink.
Is that the New Year's stuff?
Yeah, it was with the New Year stuff. I could barely even sip on it, brother.
Yeah, it must have tasted nasty.
It was just way too bitter for my taste, man.
Oh yeah, this
It's like, if you really think about it for 2 seconds, I don't know how people can tolerate so much bitterness.
Me either. Me, I just don't get the appeal of alcohol altogether. Just like, I don't know, like, what the fuck? Like,
How does that work in physics? No, not what you said. What happened on my screen?
But, Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't really get the appeal of alcohol in general. Like, I don't get why you would drink something nasty just to feel like just to feel this gross, like, icky feeling, and then have an aftermath where you're throwing up every time your stomach turns a bit. Like, I do get it can lead to funny results sometimes. It's just like, I don't know. Then again, I'm someone whose biggest fear is throwing up. So it's like, why would you do
You're not obligated to drink.
Oh, I know. I know. I would. That's why I've never drank before. Outside of tasting.
I thought you said you did.
I took a sip of beer, and I didn't like
That
it.
kind of counts.
I guess that does, but like, I don't know. I took a sip. I hated it, and I guess I did drink. Okay, I guess I did technically drink an alcoholic beverage when was it in 2023? It was like this pink lemonade stuff. I don't think it had that much alcohol in it, but like, it was this weird pink lemonade stuff where it was just, I don't know, it was just something unique to drink. There was a big power outage at the time, and it was mentally driving me insane because it was the summer and it was super hot, and it got so bad that I heckin' was like, Mom, we gotta get out of here. So, since it was like a few weeks before my big surgery that I told you about, basically, my mom was like, okay, you know what? We'll flee this state for now until the power comes back on. So we went to heckin' Texas until the power came back on.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was something.
I got Mira sleeping next to me.
Aww.
Why is my screen so... There we go. Yeah, she's just chilling. Being cute as ever. Yay, rocket level.
Rocket time.
Rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher. Oh no.
Yeah, it was funny. He was like, second rocket launcher.
Second rocket launcher.
You did it!
Yes!
Just one more level, right?
One more level and we are done skis. this will go ahead. Crazy clouds. The last
Crazy
of
clouds indeed. Hmm. This is pretty.
I was way too fast there, but you know what? I don't need Dixie Kong for this because I have the determination of a gosh darn ape.
Cool.
That's saying something, I'm pretty sure. Alright.
Even the music's so cheerful.
This is a happy world. Even though it's contains some of the harder levels in the game, it's still a very cheerful world.
Hmm. You did it!
I've won the day and I've won the game. And now I need a gosh darn hug. Will you provide that for me, statue? Fuck you.
Yeah, I'll give you a hug. We both need a hug.
Yay.
Yes. Donkey Kong complete.
Yeah, that is a Donkey and a Kong complete. Hey, hello there, Connor. Happy Valentine's Day indeed. I hate this holiday. I'm kidding, I don't hate it. But it is a holiday that is celebrated. Yeah, how are you doing, Connor? For the heck of it, I'll try out the first level in a hard mode. Gasp. The Kong letters are now blue.
Hmm?
I like blue. Man, it feels like yesterday when I started this game while I was in the middle of recovering from a cold. I miss those days. Yes. We started the game because or it's not really because of the cold, but I had a cold while what is it? I had a cold while I was playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As good as you can on Lonely Day. I can hecking
Oh,
relate.
shit.
Hmm?
Nothing. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Continue.
As good as you can on Lonely Day. I agree. This day is either Valentine's Day or Lonely Day. Do you see why I don't like this holiday?
Because of... And no, you already told me. Never mind.
I told you, but it's like if you are in a relationship, it's like, oh, I celebrate my love for the person I'm with. Can't I do that any day? And if you're single, it's like, well, fuck. Why am I not in a relationship?
I mean, I'm just a case of being broken up days before Valentine's Day.
National Single Day. That's what it should be called instead. So, I forgot the G. I don't care. That's what it should be called. It should be called National Single Day. For those that... It should be like how there's multiple ways to celebrate Christmas. There's Christmas, and there's Hanukkah, or just simply the holidays. There should be Valentine's Day, and then there should be National Single Day. That would be the best outcome, wouldn't it? Oh, man. But, yeah, that was... Oh, dear God, Oh, my God, okay,
What happened?
Oh, shit. I've been in a position... I was sitting in a position for a really long amount of time, and I was also rubbing my eyes, and it kind of got to a point where... When I was rubbing my eyes and, you know, sitting up after sitting in a certain position for a while, and when I was getting up, it was because I was rubbing my eyes mainly, and there was a lot of pressure being,
I see.
but the thing is, because I was rubbing my eyes, my vision was kind of blind for a second. Like, my vision was very obscured, and it sort of came back after a while. Like, I wasn't able to see anything for a second. It only really happens if I apply a bunch of pressure to my eyes and then release.
Hey, I finished my wine glass. Yay! Didn't waste a single drop.
Now, please take care of yourself.
What do you mean? I'm in my room. It's fine.
I know, it's just, I don't want, I don't want you to, like, get sick. Well, you're not gonna get sick from wine, but, like, don't, just don't overdo anything, I guess.
Okay. Hmm. What were you saying?
Let's see. Well, comparing Christmas to Hanukkah isn't exactly fair, not to harp on your parade, but it just celebrates different traditions. I know, it's different.
Well, there's the cultures and traditions that countries do. It's like, oh, us here in U.S. we celebrate New Year's, right? But then there's Chinese New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So some holidays are based on traditions and religions and all that, and people in certain countries or around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like there might even be a holiday in like India that we don't celebrate.
Yeah.
Or, the Day of the Dead for Mexican culture.
That is also true.
Like, even though I myself am Mexican, I personally don't celebrate it, but I know that it's a culture that Mexicans and or Mexico in general like to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's in their tradition cultures. And yeah. Hell, like maybe tomorrow there might be like a small tradition that we might not know of from a small community. Tradition culture is complex and can be complicated sometimes, but it is also interesting with how they celebrate it and why.
That is true. There's a lot of different things being celebrated at different times across the world, that some of them we don't really know about.
That's just my take.
I mean, it's pretty true. There are a lot of things celebrated across the world. But
Because from what my mom has told me, there are two things that some people aren't really as open about. Politics and religious beliefs.
yeah.
Well, religious beliefs in the sense that religion can be a touchy subject, depending on how you bring it, bring it up, but more like how you confront it. There we go.
Yeah.
It depends on the religion you're talking about, is the thing. I'm not saying every single religion is gonna have some sensitive babies.
Yeah, it kind of depends.
I'm just saying that people who grew up with religion will be attached to it, and if someone tries to spin a narrative of the religion being very sucky, or them not being as interested or anything negative towards the religion, they will get defensive.
Yeah, it's definitely quite touchy. That's for sure. It's quite quite a difficult thing to dodge around. Politics and religion, those are the two things that are very difficult to dodge around and talk about in a way that doesn't frustrate, different parties. And that is why I tend not to discuss them.
And that's fine. Again, you're not obligated to talk about politics nor talk about religion.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk whatever you want as long as it doesn't harm people. And what I mean is that, like, you intentionally harm people.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like a hate speech, for example.
Yeah. Pretty much like hate speech. Well, that is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. We experience juice, experience tragic loss, some frost, some Donkey Kong music, some colorful times in the sky with a sprinkled bit of religion at the end for some reason. That's the beauty of Tropical Freeze. It brings everybody together. Gosh darn it, I'm emotional right now. It brings a tear to my eye. God bless you, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, you beautiful specimen of a game. I'm gonna miss streaming you. You know what? I don't have to miss streaming you. I'm starting another playthrough of this game tomorrow at part 1. Stay tuned for another one tomorrow. Good night, everybody. I'm not doing that.
Good night.
I was joking. I was joking. I'm not doing that. I'm tired.
Okay.
But I am probably gonna end the stream because I have done everything I need to do in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Switch family of systems, originally released on the Nintendo Wii U family of systems. I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else left to say about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Switch family of systems, originally released on the Nintendo Wii U family of systems?
No, I think that's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, everybody, I have no idea what I'm gonna stream next, but whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be spicy. Alright. Everybody, have a good night, and please, remember to love yourself and those around you. Love yourself first. But just, spread your love to everyone around you. It's very important. Just trust me. I don't know what the next game is, but just know that spreading the love to everyone around you is very important. But also be sure to love yourself first and foremost. That is the best gosh darn advice I can give you on this holiday.
I was about to say this is ASMR.
And now we're gonna be doing a little bit of ASMR. Now you see.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Now you see, if I say the word